This is SAT Practice Test 7. We're in Math Section 1, Question 17. Remember that in Section 1, roughly the first third of the questions are easy, the second third are medium, the third third are hard. We're in the third third, so this is a hard question. The function f of t equals 40,000 times t to the t over 790. Man, that's ugly. It gives the number of bacteria in a population t minutes after an initial observation. How much time in minutes does it take for the number of bacteria in the population to double? So what are we looking for? Really important to get the question right. It's minutes to double. All right, I got good news and bad news for functions on the SAT. The bad news is a lot of people have trouble with them, and I guess you might have trouble with them. The good news is that all SAT functions are basically the same, and SAT functions love 0 and 1. I want to say that again. SAT functions love 0 and 1. So don't forget that. It's important in a lot of SAT functions, and it's definitely important here. So you got to start by writing the function. The function of t, what's t by the way? That's minutes. That's time. Equals 40,000 times 2 to the t over 790. Okay, functions love 0 and 1, so let's just plug in 0 for t. If you plug in 0 for t, it's 40,000 times 2 to the 0 over 790. What's 0 over 790? It's 0. What is anything to the 0 power? It's real important in SAT land. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So this is 40,000 times 1, which is 40,000. So at 0 minutes, which is like the start, right? What do you got? You got how many bacteria? 40,000. What's your goal here? You got to get it to double. So what do you got to get it to? You got to get it to 80,000. All right, so we need, running out of space, we need 40,000 times 2 to the t over 790 to be 80,000. Look at this, by the way. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Because what is 40,000 times 2? It's 80,000. So all I need to do is make this ugly t over 790 thing 1. How can I do that? 790 over 790 is 1, isn't it? So how many minutes would t be? 790. 790 minutes, I get to 80,000, and 790 is the answer. It's B. Again, hard question, hard answer, a lot of work, but you get through it, and you move on. And if you have trouble with these functions, there's a lot of SAT practice questions that are just like this one. They're almost identical.